Yes, people, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel, man. Welcome back to Saeed TV. We are live, man. We're here. Late vibes, whatever you want to call it, we're here, man. Discussing all things Manchester United, people. And yeah, man, I can't lie to you. I'm a bit worse for wear. I'm slightly groggy after last night with the fixtures, you know what I mean? And sleeping late last night, but we're here. All good, all blessed. We got man like Shells in the building. Shells, what are you telling me?
Big up, man. Always a pleasure, you know. Shout out Elite Pundit. Appreciate you having me. Let's have a good show, man. There's a lot to talk about.
Yeah, definitely, man. We got man like Elite Pundit, man. What are you telling me, bro?
I'm feeling good. Don't get to say that all the time as a Manchester United fan. So,
yeah,
I'm chill. I'm not too high. Like some people are like over gassing it a little bit on Twitter, but
yeah.
I'm okay. I'm at least there's a little bit of hope. So that's all you can take from yesterday. So that's kind of where I'm at.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Big up to everyone locked in. I see everyone in the chat. Big up to Sunshine. Yeah, we are going to discuss, before we discuss transfer news, we're going to recap a little bit about yesterday. Obviously, I was watching it last night. I'm sure you guys were as well, in the chat as well. It was, I can't lie to you, before the game, I was looking like, yo, this team, man. I'm like, yo, I ain't looking to watch this, bro. But you know what, man? I was pleasantly surprised, you know. It was actually a good game for large part, especially in the first half. I thought it was very, very good, man. And you know what, man? 4 goals. You don't see that often. I think that was the first time since Everton we scored 4 in obviously against a Premier League opposition as well. Obviously, we scored in the Europa League, but, you know, I mean, against a Premier League opposition. And listen, like, Bournemouth are no, like, easy team, you know. They've got our number most times, you know. They press high. They've got a good manager. But we look sharp, man. You know what I mean? Still areas in the midfield that I want to touch on, but Charles, man, what did you like about it? Like, obviously, we got certain individuals, but overall, collectively, what did you like about the performance?
Bro, do you know what? It was what we saw last season was an absolute disgrace. Let's make it clear of that. Yeah. What we saw yesterday was a massive improvement. Whether it's a pre-season or not, I'm not looking at the result. I'm looking at the basics of football and what Amarim promised when he came in. Do you know what I'm saying? He said we're going to see a system, you're going to see an identity, and I saw that yesterday. Do you know what I mean? And that's all we can go off. We can't go back to last season because we're going to just keep being in that negative spiral. We can just go off what we're seeing at the moment. So what we're seeing at the moment, we're seeing a pressing structure. We're seeing combinations on the field. We're seeing players improving. We're seeing this is like the first time I watched a game against another Prem side and said, yo, we actually matching them physically, if not better than them. Like, this is the same team as last season, and we looked more physical than Bournemouth. I know they've missed out and they've lost their Hojlund, and it looks like they're going to lose the other centre-backs. But it was a pleasant surprise, bro. Like you said, we're up at 2:30 in the morning. We had the same team as the Europa League final, if we deep it. And we got some excitement. Look at Dorgu, bro. If that's the Dorgu we're getting this season, that's been playing in pre-season, that we looks like we've got a proper player there. Do you know what I'm saying? I know a lot of fans are quick to write him off in 3 months. I'm looking at the progression of the likes of Euro as well. Look at Euro, bro. If you watched the game today, Euro was an absolute joke. It was an absolute joke. I don't think he passed the ball back once. Anytime he got the ball under pressure, he still turned on it and gave it forward. So there was positives in there. I saw Bruno. There was a level of control to his game. I know Bruno is a hot topic on this channel and in United fan base in general. I thought Bruno did well at times. He slowed the game down. He was a real control to his game. I thought there was an issue with Casemiro in his first like passes, just constantly trying to do it around the corner. It wasn't working. But overall, there was positives. Even Hojlund got on the score sheet. Do you know what I mean? Like, we have been negative for so long. If Man United start this, I know it's pre-season, but if we start this season in this vein of form and looking at the structure that we've been playing with, I saw flexibility as well. We've been asking that with Amrin. I saw 4-4-2 at times. Do you know what I'm saying? So there's stuff to look forward to, man. That's what you can really see. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I thought the passing was very, very, I think for me, sharp. There was more quickness in our play. You know what I've noticed with Man United, though, is our build-up is very, very slow. And it's very, very like predictable. You know, I seen Arsenal today, and listen, they've been there for 4 or 5 years. You know what I mean? And it can be a bit stale when you've been with a group or the manager's been there for a while. But it shouldn't be stale already at Man United, like the passing and the way we structure our patterns and whatnot. And I thought for me that was very, very good in the first half. A lot of times we were just giving the ball directly into feet. You know what I mean? And yeah, cool. You know, we will get onto Casemiro, etc., soon. But I thought there was a quickness to our play, man. And like you said, Lenny Euro's key to that. I think for me, Dorgu out wide was key to that. You know what I mean? And obviously Amad as well in that aspect. Yeah, man, listen. It's without getting too carried away, you know what I mean? The last 2 games have been decent, but more so this one. I think the game against West Ham, I was like, not sure about the level of midfielders that they've got. I want to see us against teams that we know have caused us problems in the past. And I ain't gonna lie to you, man. For me, Brian, from what I've seen, I thought it was a lot of nice stuff in there, man. And you know what I mean? The tempo was very good. The tempo was good.
Yeah, it was good. It was very good. I haven't said as a Bruno critic, I think Bruno he did what I want to see from him if he's gonna play in that central midfield, which was limited amount of Hollywood passes, played around the corner, find your teammates. You have technical players around you like Ahmad, give it to them to feet. They pass the ball into Hojlund to feet a lot more instead of putting it in the air and asking him to battle against 2 center backs. And I think Hojlund did okay. He faded a little bit towards the end of the second half, but he came out again in the second half and he did pretty good. There was a moment he had with Amad, which ended up really leading to the goal, Ahmad's goal. But I'm not upset. I'm pretty happy with what I saw. But again, I still need to temper it where this is preseason. A lot of players have habits that we know what they are. So it's a case of, is Amorim's strictness with how he wants to play going to force these players to maintain the standard? If they go into the season, we go 1-0 down. If we go 2-0 down, are we going to start panicking? Are we going to go back to the same things we saw last season? Are we going to, those kind of things when, it's all good until you get punched in the face and all of a sudden all those bad things that we don't like come out. So for me, it's like, I'm chill, I'm calm. We have a very tough opening, start to the season, but I'd rather this be how we are looking than us losing 3-0 to Bournemouth going into the season. I think that's not good for the entire club. Like, I'd rather us see win games like this be convincing. We go into the season, we still need to see Cunha and Mbeumo play together. We haven't seen that.
Yeah, we haven't seen that.
You know?
Hopefully against Everton. Yeah.
Hopefully against Everton, we need to see that. And for me, it's like, if we can get the team from point A to the attack, and let the attackers that we know are good and Mbeumo and Cunha do their thing, we're good. Like, I think we'll win more matches than we'll lose next season. The biggest problem, obviously, still maintains to be the midfield. And like you said, we're going to touch on Casemiro, because to me, like, him and Bruno cannot play together.
They can't play together, man. I'm sorry, man. I mean, I hate to say it, guys, but they can't play together, man.
Oh my goodness!
I just hope maybe Mainoo's going to be the one this season that plays alongside Bruno. But then I've not really seen that combination before, Bruno and Mainoo together. It might be Bruno and Ugarte, but again, it's one of them, man. We need a midfielder, man. We need a midfielder.
We do.
Just go and get Douglas Luiz, bro. Like, I don't rate Paulinho. I'm not really concerned if he goes to Tottenham, because I know what Thomas Frank will do with Paulinho. I think he'll be a better suit to Tottenham than he will be.
We already have Ugarte. We don't need Paulinho.
Exactly. Yeah. There you go. We don't need
Ugarte
Paulinho.
is Paulinho, like, you know how they have the the Coke in the can, and then you have the Coke in the bottle. They're the same thing, just in different forms.
In fact, Coke in a bottle tastes a bit nicer, but I get what you mean.
They're just same thing, just different. So we don't need that. We need someone that can get on the ball and can slow the tempo down. Because you saw it, Tim Howard was on the commentary, and he said one of the biggest problems with Manchester United, he was referencing something that Amorim was saying, was that they almost create chances too quickly. But moving too quick. It's like there's so many moments yesterday where it's like, if we just slow down, there was a pass that was open. Like, so many times I'm like, the pass is right there, but we just need to calm down. And if those moments where we can just, like those tempo setting, we can just calm it down a little bit, pick that pass, we'll score more goals. But we're almost rushing too quick. Casemiro is very guilty of this, where he gets the ball and he sees something in his head. The picture might have changed, but he still makes that pass. So
Like, for me, Casemiro, when it's either the Trivela cross or when it's on the outside, it's good. But when he's doing it in the midfield area, and I think what happens then is Bruno then starts saying, right, yo, I'm gonna get the ball and do something now. And then
Bruno gets so excited, man. Like the Trivelas, this thing's like, bro, calm down. You're not Ronaldinho. Like, just relax, play your game, bro. Like, dude,
it's difficult, man. And obviously, Hojlund ain't the greatest. Yeah, yesterday he did all right. You know, I'm not gonna bash Hojlund yesterday. There were a few bad things, but all in all, I don't think he had a bad game yesterday, Hojlund.
Yeah, it's just his standard, man. You know what he is.
We know what we're getting.
It's not good enough. Like, you need someone that's gonna. I hate to say it, like you see with Chelsea now with João Pedro, you can just see the quality that he has. Like, you need someone that picks up the ball. They're not making the wrong decisions. You're not going to, like, if Hojlund gets the ball and he's running at someone, you know he's probably going to lose it. Like, that kind of stuff. We can't have that next season. We need someone that can get on the ball that's going to keep it. That's why everybody likes Xerxes, because they know when Xerxes gets the ball, he's going to retain the possession of the ball. So we can't have that with Hojlund. He still loses the ball way too much for me, especially in transition. For someone that's so quick and so supposed to be so strong, he just loses. Like, in situations, you're 1v1, you go down the line, do something. Like, you can do something. He's like, he doesn't trust himself, or he doesn't back himself to beat that last guy, get into the box, win a foul, do something. Like, he doesn't do those things that you need, especially in tight games, like where you're playing a big six opposition, you're going up against Virgil van Dijk. You need to be able to do something. I don't have confidence that Hojlund is going to do that. So for me, I agree. I know he's saying he wants to stay, but bro, just look at the reality of your situation. It's time for you to leave, man. Just go.
Yeah, well, we're going to touch on that as well. Hojlund, go on then.
Hojlund's accent, bro.
But you know what it is? Scandinavians are like that, bro. Like, Ollie was like that. And I think most Scandinavians, they pick up the accent quite quickly. Like, you can pick up like a northern accent. Look at Haaland. Haaland's like a mank now, man.
Even Isak.
Yeah, look at Isak as well. Man speaking like he's
been like that, though. I feel like Isak's been like that.
Maybe. Yeah, let us know in the chat. Scandinavians, man, they're very quick to pick up accents, man. But I did see it felt like a like a Mancunian accent. Let's talk on Dorgu, man. Let's give Dorgu his flowers, man. Like, I don't know if it's the new trim, you know what I mean, or the new feeling, but yo, listen, he's cooking right now. I'll be real with you. He's, for me, when you say standout players from tour, I think for me, by far, Dorgu's a standout player on tour, bro. I know there's been a couple, maybe Cobby's played well, but I think for me, yeah, man, Dorgu, very, very direct, very, I think now a bit more, like, when sometimes his mind is quicker than what his feet is doing, you know what I'm saying? But now he's getting on the ball, he's assured, he's very confident, he's looked like he's really getting an understanding. And listen, it helps when you've got maybe better players on that side or whatever it is. But I generally think for me, Dorgu is really, really like coming to his own now. And I hope it continues because, you know what, it's a big season for him. 20 years old. I keep forgetting he's 20 years old, man. Like, he's still a young buck. And then you got Leon, who's only 18. So, you know what I mean? But yeah, man. Charles, what do you think of his game, bro? I thought it was very impressive, man. Again.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. Brother was looking like Nuno Mendes light, fam. I'm telling you.
Oh, listen, the reincarnation, yeah?
Listen, nah, I'm playing, but listen, going off what the basis of last season, the fact that people are so quick to write off a 20-year-old, like you said,
yeah,
this guy has come. He's taken his own preseason before preseason properly. Do you know what I'm saying? He looks faster. He's always been a physical specimen, but it's like you're really seeing it. He's escaping everyone. It's like no one can tackle him. Do you know what I'm saying? And I feel like his positioning as well that he's taken up, it's been higher up the pitch. And I feel like he's less worried now, the fact that when he was going before, he had Garnacho on that side. So Garnacho wasn't looking for him. One thing I'll say, even Mount was looking for Dorgu. Like, Dorgu has become our main outlet. Do you know what I'm saying? I feel like if we put that same productivity on the right-hand side, bro, we're gonna be a much better team this season because I'm just impressed at the directness and the decision making. Like you said, he scored a goal. I don't think he's been in so many positions recently and back at the end of last season, and he's just skied at it. But he took his time with it. Keeper probably could have done better. It was a great pick out for Hojlund as well, using his right foot. Yeah. Yeah, man. I'm very impressed with Dorgu. I just hope now he continues the season in that vein of form and we keep looking for him because he's become probably our best outlet. Do you know what I mean?
No, he's so strong. He's so strong, and his work rate on and off the ball, especially when we're in transition, he feels into midfield really well, and he understands the position really well. Obviously, United fans sometimes are not very patient when it comes to young players, and he's going to need some times where he needs to be taken out and maybe not play a couple of games here and there. But because we're playing once a week, we're not in Europe. I think that will help him too, right? He's not going to have to
facts.
Like his energy levels can be maintained a little bit better because that job going up and down like he does, it's a lot of work. He's putting in a lot of yards, and no, he's been very impressive. I like the way he drives with the ball, especially when we're building up with teams press us. He seems to have a way of getting past one or two players and finding the right pass into midfield or into Bruno, into someone. So he's good. He looks good. Like there's very few players where you sign and you're like, yeah, he's a good player. Like you're not super worried. Like his technical level is good, his physical level is good, and he works hard on and off the ball. So for me, it's like, what level can you get to is down to him. Can he get to the top, which is like you said, Nuno Mendes, one of the best in that, as a fullback or wingback, or is he going to stay like this? And it's honestly, it's down to him. It's down to him to keep on working hard. And I think he's in a good system. And when he starts playing more with Cunha, I think he's only going to go up,
raising level.
Yeah, it's going to go up another level for me.
Yeah, I agree, man. I agree. Listen, man, it's all about relationships. Like you said, bro, with Garnacho, there was a funny tweet that was there last week, and I did say yesterday about Garnacho, and I was like, yeah, it's because the thing is with Garnacho, he wants to hog the ball, he wants to do things himself, innit? And he's not really interested in seeing what Dorgu has got to do because he feels like he can do it himself. With Mason Mount, a little bit more intelligent than Garnacho. He's going to make that pass. He's not going to go and run 30, 40 yards and take everyone out. You know, them ones there. So I feel like for me, it's one of them with Dorgu. It's like, at least now we've got like a bit of understanding. Like, use his pace, use the outlet, man. Use the outlet, bro. Why not? You'd be stupid not to use his outlet and his power as well. One thing about him, he's very strong. Like I said to you, he's not really going to get bullied off the ball. Like he's got like good upper body strength. Similar to like Amad Diallo. Like, see what Amad Diallo, you can't really bully Amad Diallo off the ball. There's something about these brothers that, you know what I mean? They've got very, very good upper body strength, bro. You know what I mean? And they're not being able to kind of just get bullied. And then obviously with Amad Diallo, is so good technically as well. So he's very, very secure in that aspect. So yeah, man, like both sides, man, like I like both sides. Amad, again, I want to reiterate it. Right wing back for me is still key. I know people say right 10. Please keep him at right wing back because when Mbumo's there, there's going to be so much of an understanding there that they're going to interchange, bro. One can now sit because Mbumo's very hard working. So Mbumo can stay there and then Amad can go. So we've got that flexibility, man. You know, the same way on the other side with Cunha's going to do that. And then, you know, so like it's for me, it's a nice little balance there finally on both sides when it comes into fruition, obviously. You know, when we get it.
I think that's why the 10s were so important. You know, you get Mbeumo and Cunha, they're going to offer, like, he's going to offer a lot, especially to Cunha to Dorgu and Mbeumo to Amad. Because, you know, Dalot, to me, he was also a player that didn't play very well yesterday. In my opinion, he gave the ball away a lot. And Amad needs someone he can link with. They're going to be on the same wavelength. So, unfortunately for Amad, when he does play that right 10 position, there's no one on the wing back that is playing the wing back well. So you need that.
Dalot didn't do anything yesterday for me. That was special.
Yeah, so that's the problem when you're judging him as a right 10, is that he doesn't have anybody playing on that side in midfield, or like, because on that side is Casemiro, and then you have Dalot. So it's just he has nothing to link with. There's no one on the same wavelength there. But I do agree he should be playing wing back. And when Mbeumo comes in, I think two of them, if they can get that telepathic relationship, would be, that would be good. Like I'm just like Amad hasn't been the best in preseason, if I'm honest, but I'm kind of like I'm waiting for Mbeumo to just be on the pitch. He needs someone on that right hand side that he can link with, that he can 1-2s, because he plays those 1-2s and he's gone. But there's no one he can do that with, because Dalot, he's not it, man. That guy, they need to sell that guy.
It's quite sad to see Dalot just ineffective, bro. I swear that I don't know what he does well. Like, maybe he doesn't get cooked as much, and he's, you know what I mean. But really and truly, bro, it's just not a right wing back, man. You know what I mean? It's just not, bro. Like, he doesn't offer anything going forward. In this system, it's designed to be attacking, bro. You're not here to play it safe, man. You've got the extra freedom of a centre back next to you. You got a centre back there that can cover you, bro. Why are you so like? It's mad because I never looked at Dalot being a defensive fullback. I thought he'd be more attacking, bro. Like,
dude, he's worse than. It's crazy to say this, but he looks worse than Wan-Bissaka going forward.
Oh my god, it's crazy.
Brian, have you guys seen Wan-Bissaka since he got to West Ham, though?
I know. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
He's going forward now because he plays wing back. It's bad. But I just want to go back to your guys' point on the Cunha and Dorgu thing. You saw the relationship he had with Aït-Nouri. So if we get anything like that across Dorgu, because he's very intelligent at using the overlap, so that will be a massive upgrade. You know what I'm saying, on our left hand side, and also as well with the Garnacho team. Garnacho, let's be real, he was playing left 10, but he was playing left winger, so they would occupy the same spaces. And it's like Garnacho would be in the space where Dorgu should be. So we don't have that problem no more, because Cunha's going to be allowing for Dorgu to do his thing. Yeah. He's going to be in the middle trying to get goals and create. So, yeah, man, the balance this year in terms of that seems a lot better. And if we get that, like you said, and Bournemouth comes in and Amad on one side, Amad loves the 1-2 and go. You can't. You know what I'm saying? The ball moves faster than anything else. So if we do get that understanding again on the right-hand side, then, bro, it's going to bode well.
Yeah, I agree, man. I agree.
Did you see the reports? You're going to mention midfield. Go ahead. I was going to talk about that too.
Yeah, midfield. Like I said, bro, it's one of them where it still is an issue in that area, man. Like, Bruno Class, I just don't see it working, man. I really don't, man. Like, and that's the key area, man. We need to get a midfielder and hurry up, bro. Because, boy, like, I don't know if Amrin knows the perfect combination, what he what he believes in, what's the combination that he likes the most. We don't know yet, and that's the worry. Like, what does midfield does he like? Does he like Bruno and Cass? Is it Bruno and Ugarte? What midfield combination does he prefer? We need to really understand
Bruno
that.
and Ugarte for the most part. I think that's what's going to be. I think it's very clear that Ugarte is going to be the one starting more games than Casemiro.
Yeah.
And it depends on the game too. That's the problem when you don't have good fits in midfield. You almost have to tailor your midfield choices to the opponent you're playing. We can't sit down here and say we have to pick a midfield right now that's going to start majority of our games because we don't know. If we're playing a team that is sitting back, I'm probably not going to want Ugarte to start because he's not going to be very progressive on the ball. If we're going away to Anfield, I want Ugarte to start. So I don't think it's going to be hard for Amorim to say this is my set midfield because we don't have, like, Bruno is a problem there because of Bruno. Casemiro is just, if he was Casemiro of 6 years ago, sure, he would start every game, but he's not that anymore.
Even in two, Casemiro would have struggled because what worked for Real Madrid was they had a free, man. Like, I'm sorry, man. Like, it's like,
is it a 3 or is it that the roles were very clear? The problem we are trying to get Casemiro to play as this deep line playmaker at times when he never did that at Real Madrid.
Never did it.
He just got out of the way. Kroos and Modric ran the midfield, and he just, let's be clear, he clamped anybody that was trying to attack Real Madrid. Yeah. So, and he did that to a high level, to be fair. Like, it's not as if it was some scrub. He did that to a very, very high level. So the issue now is with a two-man midfield, you almost need two of them to be good at both sides of the game. So good at covering, good at being a playmaker. It's not an issue. You can play two. Manchester United played two midfield for decades. You can play two-man midfield. It's just most midfielders now specialize in one side or the other. They're either very good defensively or they're very good going forward. That's the issue. So United need to scout and almost play two box-to-box midfielders in midfield.
Boy, that.
Do you know what? What is? You make a good point, but I just want to touch on the fact that also you said that we don't have a set midfield, and that kind of annoys me because if you look at Arsenal, I know what I'm getting for them. I know Zubimendi and Rice are going to play. If I look at City, I know Randers and Rodri's going to play, and so on. So, do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's annoying the fact that Man United have neglected this position for so long that we don't have a set midfield. That's worrying to me.
Facts.
That has to change because every other big club has a set midfield. Against Barca, you know what you're getting, Pedri, and they have at least two. Every team has at least two midfielders that's going to start. We don't have that. We have Bruno, but then we don't know whether he's playing as a number 8 or a number 10, so it doesn't count.
Bruno will play for sure. We know Bruno's going to start most of the games.
Oh, I know, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, but I get what. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with what you're saying. It's just I don't know. I don't know if I would. The only thing we can do is get someone that would balance Bruno Fernandes.
That's it.
That's all we can do.
Yeah. Because I've accepted he's here now. He's here. He's not going to be not dropped, so I've accepted it. So who can he get alongside Bruno Fernandes? Who can you get? Who can you go and get that can play alongside him, bro? People are saying Baleba, but listen, we're not going to get Baleba, Robin. We're not going to get Baleba. That's not going to happen. You see what I mean, people? So it's like, people are saying Hojlund. I don't know, man. I think for me, Douglas Luiz is a perfect kind of right now. You know what? You've messed up now. Go and get Baleba. Go and get Douglas Luiz. That would be the perfect scenario right now for me, anyway. Go and get Baleba. Go and get Douglas Luiz. Go and get him, man. Like, I know it's not what everyone wants, and it's not the most exotic name and but it does a job for one season because we've not prioritized that position. You can see United have not prioritized that position. So just go and get him. Like, don't allow Nottingham Forest to go and get him.
I'll be honest. Like, from me, Baleba is the guy I want, right? Because I think if you play Baleba, Bruno together, it would work. If you play Baleba, Menu together, it would work. If you play Baleba and Ugarte together, it's still okay. So for me, I would say, if United said, you know what, let's go all out for Baleba now. Next summer we have a calmer summer. Maybe we sign 1 or 2 players. It's not that deep.
Yeah.
I would prefer that than waiting to next summer because you don't know what's going to happen next summer, man. You don't know if Liverpool are going to want to say, you know what, we're going to go for Baleba and even add to this super team we're building now. Or Man City are going to be like, hey, we'll add Baleba, we need more legs in midfield. You don't know. Nobody's prioritizing him right now. This is the chance, this is the time now to go all out. So even when the next summer comes along, you're like, you know what, we'll sell Bruno anyway. And next summer you go for Wharton. And then you have Wharton and Baleba. Your midfield is calm for the next whatever time. Like, that is the kind of ambition I would go for if I was Ineos. Listen, we get done with FFP. What are they going to do? Honestly speaking, I've said this before. It's not going to be, it's probably going to be a small fine. Go out there, spend the big money, bring Baleba in. And, you know, I think this season, you never know what could happen. You can be able to finish Champions League places and you get that revenue back. You get that money back. So, I like stopgap Douglas Luiz I would take. But for me, I would go put that money. See what Brighton say, first of all. Like, at least ask a question. You never know. Like, just ask. Bro. Just ask a question. He might have a release clause. You don't know.
Yeah. Look at McAllister.
Inquire.
Look at McAllister. We didn't know McAllister was worth 33 million. How much did Liverpool buy him for? 34 million. Everyone thought he was worth 60, 70. And all of a sudden,
there was an agreement there, man.
Was there an agreement?
A lot of, like, look at this guy with the Tottenham were chasing. Nobody knew he had a release clause.
Yeah, Gibbs White. Yeah.
Until the agents whisper something. I'm just saying, like, you never know.
Like,
we
need Bruno to find out, man. We need Bruno to find out.
We need to do something. We need to go, you know, do something. Like, you never know. Like, for me, that's the guy I would put all my energy into. I mean, Douglas Luiz deadline day, you can do a loan move. It's no big deal. But for me, try get someone that you can use this season that's going to really push our midfield. Because everybody has a better midfield than us, if I'm being honest.
Bro.
In the top 6, top 7, top 8, they have better midfield than us. You know?
Yeah.
So we need someone.
Shame, man. It's going to be a shame for not only Amrin, but just in general, for United to feel like, you know what, we've got a decent front three. I know we'll talk about it now. Our back line is good. Okay, we need a goalkeeper, but it's like it's always a midfield that stops us, isn't it? Have you noticed, man? It's always a midfield that's stopping us, man. And it's like, bro, just sort it out, man. You know what I mean? Like, Amrin, come on, you should surely see that midfield is being neglected.
But he said it, though. He needs someone he wants. I know sometimes he will get lost in translation where it's like, oh, you're saying he wants someone's physical. Doesn't mean he doesn't want someone good on the ball. Because he wants that too. Like Hojlund, the guy, the Danish guy does both sides of the game. So he wants someone like that. That will allow you to almost even play that. Because if you have someone good enough, they can almost be one pivot, one guy in midfield that just wants everything.
I agree.
And Bruno going forward is not a detriment. Like, you just be like, oh, whatever, we have this guy that's clean up everything, that can progress the ball. It's not an issue. People get worried of Bruno because the guy that's next to him. People get worried of Kobe because the guy that's next to him. That's the issue. We need someone that comes in where you're like, dude, this guy is just running the whole midfield by himself. He's calm. But I don't know. I don't think it's gonna happen. I think we're gonna. Yeah. I don't know. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe Ineos.
You know what? It might be a late kind of window one when maybe we sell Garnacho and then it'll be something else. So let's see. And let me get the super chats in. Hypothetical question: Sesko, Delap, same cash. What? For me, like what? Right now. Oof, that's a good one. You know, it's an interesting one. You know. Because I know what Delap's about, I'd probably choose Delap. You know what I mean? I've watched more Delap than I've watched Sesko, so I'd go off that basis. You know what I mean? And it's cheaper as well, and it would allow us to buy a midfielder or a striker again. So you know what I mean? You could buy two players.
Same cash, Saeed.
Same cash.
Yeah. So they're the same price.
I'd still go with Delap. I won't flip flop because, like I said, with me, I've watched more Delap and I like his game, man. So I'd probably stick with Delap, me personally. I don't know what you man are saying, but I'd stick with Delap.
What are you saying, Brian?
I wasn't a super big fan of Delap, so I'm not like super attached to him. Sesko to me has some interesting things about him, where his ball striking to me is the most interesting part. I love a striker that can shoot from anywhere. I've always like when Torres came to the Premier League, he just shot from anywhere and he was going in. Like I love a striker that can do that. So for me, I would lean more to Sesko. Same money, I'd lean more to Sesko.
Yeah.
I think Sesko's got a higher ceiling than Delap, so for that alone. I'd lean to Sesko, and I feel like there's more quality to work with.
That's interesting, man. Because like I said, it's one of them where because another striker's coming at Chelsea, everyone's forgotten how maybe Delap can do well as well. It's a funny one, isn't it? How it works, man. Had Delap been the main number 9, maybe people would be looking at Delap a little bit more differently. But there's a comment there saying, what's happened to Delap? He doesn't start at Chelsea. No, João Pedro's come in and showed levels, and it's competition. You know what I mean? So I don't think it's fair on Delap that. You might get his spot back. You never know. Robin Paul says, I think Brighton will be happy with Colby. Jimmy Jackson says, until we get rid of Bruno, we will not be our best. The only bad passes, his accurate passes are backwards or sideways. He's slow. No creativity, no skill. Listen, I've always said it, man, negative for me. But listen, the fan base want to say he's going to score us goals and he's going to get us assists. So we just have to see in it, man. I said my piece on Bruno. I feel like I'm repeating myself all the time. It is what it is. He's here. He's here. We just have to, what we have to do though, you can't moan about it, address it. How do you get the best out of Bruno in that midfield now? So now at least compliment what he can do. If you don't do that, then we all gonna suffer. You know what I mean? Shout out to Amber, but we all suffering. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, and that's what it comes down to. Like, at the end of the day now, Bruno is here. How do we maximize Bruno and his effort? You know what I'm saying? And that is getting the believer in, but it's just not gonna happen this year. But I'm with Brian, it's like no one is bidding for us. Is there an echo? Is it me?
No, I think it's a storm. Is there a storm?
It's a storm, yeah. It's storming right me. Like
it's a storm, man.
People say in the UK the weather is horrible. I hope you guys have seen how horrible the weather is in the US, man. It's terrible.
Oh, Chicago was mad yesterday,
it's
bro.
Storming here right now.
Is it a storm season for you, like? It's around August.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's full on thunderstorm, bro.
Yeah, storm people.
Sorry,
so
guys.
You hear the noise. Nah, it's cool, man.
It's cool. I just wanted to make sure. But yeah, basically what I'm saying is I'm with you in the sense that no one is going for Belieber right now. Like, we don't know his price, but go and test it. We just saw it with Liverpool. They're testing the fact that Isak's not available. Cool, go and ask them. Go make them feel uncomfortable. The brothers is on peanuts as well. Belieber is on peanuts, bro.
Yeah, he's on like 20 bags, 30 bags a week.
There you go.
Yeah,
so like, go and test it, but I know it's not gonna happen this thing. But I just feel like it's easy to get onto Bruno, but the club decided to keep him here now. So we gotta maximize him by getting in a midfielder that's able to complement him. And that's what football's about. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Big up to managers. That's it. Storm the managers. Yo, listen, it's storm everywhere, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to Amrin, man. You know what one's there. He's on 12.5k a week. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. Now, real talk, yeah. Listen, I know 12.5k a week is still a lot of money, yeah, but bro, like, yo, that after tax and after agent fees, what are you left with, man? You know what I mean?
Dude, if United came in for him, his head would turn.
Of course, man.
Turn, bro. I'm sorry, but his head would turn.
People don't realize when United come calling, your head turns, man. I'm sorry, man. Like, people don't realize that, man. Like, I know it's hard to say for people to understand, but United come calling, all of a sudden, it's a whole different conversation, man. And Bumo, Agent Onana, whatever you want to call it, bro, it's a different ball game, man. Like, you know, and you come to a Man United, bro. Listen, Brighton will always forever be a stepping stone club. It will always be. Notice, and they know that as well. They know that as well.
They'll sell. The only issue is just the fee. Are they going to be really, really unreasonable to the point where we are not? They're going to slap a stupid price, or you know. I think United are looking. I saw a report, I think from Ben Jacobs, that United are looking at Beleba for next summer. It
makes sense. It makes sense. But you've got to be quick, though. You've got to be quick, because I can see top clubs coming after him next summer. I really can. I really can. Yeah. So we've got to be
in a competition for my man. Sorry. Why be in a competition for him when you can just go get a free run right now?
Nobody's moving on him at all.
Yeah, bro, that's so like that there. Yeah, is like, bro, January, you got to do that.
At the latest for me. Like, why not do it January? Why not do it January?
You're not going to sign players in January.
I'm just saying, like, if you can't do it this summer, do a deal for the summer, like in January or something.
Yeah,
like,
pre-agreement. Yeah, pre-agreement.
We can't miss out on Beleba, bro.
100%. But that has to be our guy next season. Has to be, bro. Him or Wharton, one of the two. I'm not bothered about.
You see Saeed, yeah, you know him or Wharton. I think Wharton is a baller, but I just think with what Belieber gives us in terms of his physical presence, Wharton don't have that. And I feel like Belieber complements our midfielders that we have already here better than Wharton does. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm looking at the team.
I agree.
Wharton's a baller. Don't get me wrong, I'll be happy with Wharton, but I just feel like Belieber solves more problems just because he's a bit more physical and he's able to get up and down the pitch. And that's what we need so bad in that area right now.
I agree. 100%. 100%. I'm with you. Guys, 1.3K in the building. 377 likes, guys. Let's get to the likes target, which would be 600 likes, people. So by the end of the video, we need to be at least hitting 600 likes. So guys, if you're watching right now and you don't know where the like button is, on the bottom right-hand corner, hit the like button, people, and subscribe to the channel, and make sure you're following these guys as well. Matchday Shells, make sure you follow him, and obviously Elite Pundit on Twitter. Let's talk about Benjamin Šeško, man, people. Just before we go, there's a super chat's coming right now. Big up OA Trips from Canada. He says, I think Belieber would cost too much if we wait till next season. I was hoping we'd stall on strike and focus on Belieber. Yeah. But I think for me, it's like Man United needs to be doing everything, bro. I hate this idea and this notion of we can't do everything. Like last season should have been a big wake-up call to say we need to do everything. You know what I mean? But because of the fee, it must be a tall order for Man United to really be putting money down on a Sesko or a striker and Belieber. You know what I mean? It's going to be a tall order, but even though I do believe United need to go and get all the signings that they need, bro, because we need to climb up the table, man. So yeah, man. Big up to you though, Away Trips, man, for the super chat. Let's talk on Benjamin Šeško. The latest is that Man United have informed RB Leipzig they are prepared to send a formal bid for Benjamin Šeško if the player accepts the destination. So obviously we're going to be doing the same thing. Well, obviously with a Boomo, Newcastle already also ready to bid since last week and to match Sesko's financial request. Okay, decision up to Sesko. So it looks like clubs are doing what Man United used to do in the past, whereas Man United now are not doing that anymore. Where they're giving a wage, or they're saying, yo, we could give you what you want. You know, them ones there. Whereas now we're just saying, yo, if he comes to us, obviously we will put a bid in it. If he wants to join us, we'll put the bid forward. Whereas now Newcastle, because obviously they're in a difficult situation right now. They're now saying, yo, we will give you what you want, my guy. And
I think he low-key he's always kind of liked Manchester United, to be fair.
Yeah.
I've seen some interviews. I've seen, some DMs and stuff, and I think he'll pick United. I'm not worried about that. I'm just worried if United are going to pay the fee that Leipzig want. That's where I'm more concerned on. But if United are not bothered about the fee, then I'm not worried about the Sesko deal. But yeah, we need to just get this done, man. I don't want this thing to drag like in Buemo. Like Max, next Friday, I want to hear deal done. Like he's in. Like I don't want to see this dragging any time on that. It's going to start getting frustrating. Let's get Sesko in. He's already going to miss preseason for the most part. So let's bring in him and let's listen. If Leipzig want Hojlund, because I think that's a key thing to this deal as well.
Yes.
Have him. Give us the money. That's it. And this apparently, I don't know, Romano was saying that they really like him too. So I don't see again, I said it with Hojlund, mate. I know you're a Manchester United fan, you grew up, look, Rashford's gone. You can leave Manchester United, you'll be okay. You'll be fine. You can go to another club where it'll be better for your career. Go play. Like in Germany, I think it would fit his style better.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
get he wants to give it a try again, but honestly, like he scored yesterday, and you can see he's trying really hard.
Facts.
There's something about like if you're trying really that hard, you're probably not the level.
It's not coming naturally to him, is it? Really, let's be honest, bro.
It's not coming naturally. Like you should be playing for Manchester United. You should be able to play with a smile on your face.
Yeah.
If you can't do that, you're suffering. like I'm worried.
No, it's true. It's true. People are saying Watkins was the guy. I hear you, but the reality is Man United are going to make a bid here. 70 is like when you look at it, 70 million euros all in. Is that a fair figure for you, man? Are you like calm with that? Like, because I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. 64 million up front plus add-ons ain't that bad of a deal. It could have been more at the start of summer. United played it well in a sense of, you know what, they've waited, and now they're gonna get it for a discount price. You know what I mean? Definitely discount price. So I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. What if you look at the price there, 64 million? I'll take that, bro. I'll take that. I'm gonna lie to you, bro. You know what I mean? Considering the market right now, considering how bad the market is right now, you know, this is what you're gonna pay. Look at Ekitike. They bought him for what? But how much was Ekitike? 69 million.
9 mil. 10
million. Yeah, so you know,
or something like that.
It may be still a bit overpriced, but I'll be honest with you, man. It's like when you buy for potential, you're always gonna pay a premium as well, a little bit more, because you're playing for potential as well. So not only have you got guys who's got potential and a high ceiling, possibly, you know what I mean, and the going rate for players anyway right now, I don't think it's a bad price, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I wanted a bit somewhat more proven, but I'm not gonna be mad about Sesko, like, because I know I've got Mbeumo and Cunha behind him as well. Yeah. I just know then it's a better fit for United now with them two behind him, in a sense of like, it's not gonna be as worrying as him being up front on his own and him having to do everything on his own, control, turn, then find someone. You know what I mean? Like, he's got a bit more stability behind him. You know,
I want Sesko to surprise me. Let me put it.
Absolutely.
I haven't sat down here and scouted Sesko. Like, I know about him. I've known about him. People know I've known about him for a while. I haven't sat down here and watched countless clips of Sesko and all that kind of stuff. Like maybe I did for some other players. But I'm kind of going to this like, okay, I'm trusting Manchester United. Surprise me. Like, I'm not like I'm like, okay, cool. If this is the guy that is scouted, and I know of certain qualities he has, I'm less stressed about it compared to when we were getting Hojlund, where I was really adamant we should have gotten a senior striker as well because of what we had at the club at the time. But now we have Mbeumo, we have Cunha, we have Xerxes still there. I maybe would like one more attacker, even if with a striker, like someone else, but then you have Amad who can play forward as well. So I'm less pressed about it, and we're playing once a week. You get what I'm saying? I'm less pressed about it. But I just hope the club has done the job that they say they're doing. I'm less worried about it. I'm not worried about the price. The price is the going rate for players now. It's what it is. Just get me the guy in. Less pressure, I think, this season for him, if I'm being honest, because fans have Hojlund in their head. If he comes in and does better than Hojlund, I think most people will be like, okay, cool. And if they're doing better than Hojlund, is calling like 12, 14, 15 Premier League goals. And I think he can do that.
Yeah. Big up Northside for the raid, by the way. Northside just raided us. Shout out to Northside and his people for joining us, man. You know the ones there. By the way, Newcastle won Wissa and Sesko, by the way. They're moving. They're gonna, they're saying, we want two. Are you mad? You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna pay 40 million for him, I'm guessing, for Wissa. And then what, 60 odd million. So they're going to be buying 100 million strikers.
They have the Isak money.
Yeah, the Isak money. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
they lost Wilson as well. So that's why they're in for two strikers, isn't it?
Yeah, because one away. Yeah, but they got a Sula who I don't think is good anyway. You know what I mean?
I think if most likely it's looking like, we don't know for 100%, but it's looking like Sesko might choose United. I think that's probably what.
I think he will choose United. I'm very confident about that.
I think they pivot though. I think Newcastle pivot to either Jackson or Watkins if that happens.
Yeah,
that's probably what's most likely scenario. I think that's what.
Yeah, I'm honestly, bro, I'm not worried at all about this signing. Like, in terms of not getting him, bro. I think he's gonna come to United now. I just think for me, like, as much as, like I said to you, Newcastle in the Champions League, you can't lose that chance of joining Man United, bro. He did say 2 years ago, that interview, I don't know if you remember, he said he wasn't ready for Man United now. You know what I mean? And listen, it's 2 years later now. You know what I mean? And he feels like he's ready for United, bro. Like I said, that he's not a prolific goal scorer. We've not seen that, but what you're seeing now from players is that they're scoring 15 goals average now. The real top strikers in the world football are scoring 20 plus goals, man. The Haalands, the what's Lewandowski's of the world, they're scoring 20 plus goals a season, maybe even 30 plus goals a season. You're not seeing, like, most strikers now averaging 15 goals, man, a season.
No, let's just think. Yeah, like Haaland. Yeah. it's the front three. It's all about the front three now. It's all about your attacking, as like we saw with PSG. It's all about your front three, like how good.
Yeah.
We see with Barcelona too.
Yeah.
Those days of strikers getting all the goals is long gone. City are the only ones, with Haaland, that are doing that. Even we saw it with Emre last season. He was taking Watkins out because he wanted a more fluid front three. So it's interesting because Arsenal are, maybe with City, have gone back to more of traditional strikers. So that's going to be interesting to see how Arsenal cope with that with Gyökeres. I don't know. I'm like I said with Sesko, because of his attributes that he has, where Leipzig were using him not just as a main striker last season. He can kind of
second striker. Yeah.
I'm intrigued. I'm like, okay, let me see. Like, I want to see this whole thing come together with Mbeumo and Cunha. I really want to see how they all play together because Cunha, obviously I watched him a lot at Wolves, and he was playing with
Strand Larsen,
who
and similar build, similar, height. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Cunha likes that kind of strikers that can move, like they have really good movement.
Yeah,
they can move onto the wing. Like he likes players that play like
this guy's not slow for a tall lad. He's quick.
No, Sesko's one of his main attributes is running in behind guys.
Yeah,
he's
not slow.
He's rapid, bro. For a guy of his height, he's rapid. Do you know what I'm saying? And you know the whole Sesko thing as well. I know people have their reservations because of like Hojlund and stuff, and I'm not saying he was my main striker target. Don't get me wrong, but 2 years ago now, he played another 2 years in the Bundesliga. Hojlund played 1 season in Serie A, and he only scored 9 goals. Like, you're getting when people say he's a project striker, yes, he is, but he's so much more pedigree and experience compared to what we did when we brought Hojlund in. Yeah. There's more to the game than what Hojlund was. Do you know what I'm saying? He's been the leading striker for his country. Whether it's Slovenia or not, it's still this is experience. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not a complete project. Like, he's been doing it in Europe for a while now. It's not like we just got him out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like there's more room to grow there, and there's stuff to be excited about. Like you said, you mentioned his height and his pace, his ball striking ability. I think his link-up play is not the greatest yet, but he's been utilized in that role. If Marco Rose wouldn't play him as a second striker if he didn't think he had the abilities or the capabilities to do that, I think he receives the ball a lot better than Hojlund as well. Instead of wrestling with defenders, he can turn on it. So, listen, if United are going through this striker, when you deep it, rebuilds have gone through the 23 to 26 age bracket, and that's what we're kind of looking at. Watkins, you're not really getting that. You're getting someone that's 29 and 30, and I'm not saying that means he's old, but it's just going off the basis of a rebuild. All players are going to align with the 23, 26 ages, and you've seen it with Liverpool, you've seen it with Arsenal, and I think that's the model Ineos is following. Do you get what I mean?
Facts. I agree. I fully agree with you, man. I think, listen, they've looked at this one and thought, you know what, Watkins isn't available because you can tell like the Aston Villa really, really holding on to Watkins, and they're making it clear it's not for sale. United can't just stay there forever. They've got to have alternatives, bro. And they've looked at Vivell and said, yo, listen, you've got contacts. What can you do for us? He said, I can get you a deal. I can maneuver. I know Leipzig. I know what they're about. I could possibly sort out some installments within the deal so we don't have to pay that much up front. You know, we can develop a relationship with Leipzig. Because how many players have we got from Leipzig, by the way?
We got the midfielder. What's his name? Wasn't he from Leipzig? Or was he from Dortmund?
Sabitzer.
Was he from Leipzig when we got him?
No, he was at Bayern Munich.
Was he Bayern?
Yeah, we've not got a player from Leipzig. And I think for me, we need to develop a relationship with Leipzig because if we can, give them some players as well, you know what I mean? Like, and sort a little thing out, that would be a good little plan from there. So we need to develop a relationship with Leipzig, help them out, and then later on, we can loan out players over there. We can work together, man. I think we need to find our little club where we can work. And Vivell, like I said to you, bro, he needs to have a plan, you know what I'm saying, and work something out over there. So I think for me, it's one of them where you've just got to be quick and you've got a solution. Like, sometimes in life here, like stop moaning about the problem, work out a solution. We need to find a solution. What are you doing to make this right? We need a striker. What are you doing now? So if you can't get Watkins, get the next best thing. Ateto, maybe he was available, but it looks like Crystal Palace are adamant he's not for sale. Apparently, that's what I'm hearing. So, Sesko is the next best thing. And you know what? charge it to the game to see what he comes in. Like with Brian, I'm gonna be more surprised more than anything because I've not that I've not watched him a lot, but I've not been gassed by Sesko. So if he comes to the Premier League and lights it up, you know what? All of our worries weren't kind of like relevant because you know what? He's done what he needed to do and he's thriving in this United team. You know what I'm trying to say?
Are you gonna still call him Benjamin Šeško if you can?
Bro, listen. What do you think this Benjamin Šeško thing's gonna go away? Like, you know what I mean?
It's
like,
not gonna go away. You know, it's not.
Can I do the Men in Black thing, yo? Guys, Men in Black.
You already know that that's gonna be his slander name for the whole season. Like if he doesn't play well, it's over. So hopefully he scores in his debut or something. Because
bro, if he can score in his debut, I swear down, bro, we're gonna have to be shameless people, man. We'd have to be shameless setting. That's when I can truly be back, bro. Imagine he gets a winner, and he just does a celebration, bro. That would be like crazy.
So cracked up. It'll be so cracked up because we're playing Arsenal. Arsenal chase Sesko. We obviously kind of wanted Goalkeeper. And we're going into the season. That's going to be... I don't even want to think about that game.
Gyökeres today. You see Gyökeres today, by the way? Gyökeres' slander names were mad, bro. Like, I'm not even lying to you. Let me just pull it up, people, yeah?
Yo, you guys did too much. You guys did too much, man. People on Twitter do too much.
You know what? The brother played 14 minutes, and he's getting all this.
Yeah, man. Like,
he's getting cooked, fam.
They don't care.
Look at this. So I went, the slander names I'm seeing already is mad. Man said Gadi Yakarest, Goktoa, Yorikesh Kurez, I don't even know what that is. Glukaku, Grokfade 6, Jokeres, Chokeres. Yeah, I mean, bro, this it's crazy, bro. Like,
I don't think it's
mad.
People could not even wait. Wait for a full 90. Let him play a full now. I think he's gonna play. I think he's gonna do well.
It's the groceries. Guan, like Gokwan, all stars, no substance. Bokeres, Glockless. That one's good, I can't lie. Yo, that one is a cold one. Yo, shout out to Loyalist. Glockless, that's crazy, but it's, you know what, man, it's bro, there's no time to be like, you know what I've noticed here? Like, yo, you ain't getting no time, bro. It's actually crazy, bro. Yeah. Unless you do a Hojlund, and do a madness, bro, you ain't getting no time, bro. And listen, he's not had a preseason. He obviously needs to get to adapt on that, but bro, like I'm saying now, man, Sesko, boy, you gotta, we gotta make sure that we look after him, man, and he scores goals, innit? And that's what it's about, innit, man? Yeah, I mean, if he can show good hold-up play and show the fundamentals, you won't get cooked. Have you noticed you don't get cooked for not scoring, but you get cooked for your overall play more so. Like when you look at look at Hojlund, like bro, he could be a goal scorer, but bro, most of the time he's more so his overall ability, bro. When you don't hold up the ball and your touch is loose, you get cooked more for that, like because your team can win and you don't.
You're clippable.
Yeah,
they're gonna clip it. They're gonna clip you. You look like Bambi on ice. Like, people are gonna clip that. And that's
I'm with you. Like, if Sesko is making us better, but he only scores 10 goals, like, no one can really banter him, innit? You feel me? Like, it's because we've been better as a team. We've won trophies, and the rest of them are scoring more goals around him. You feel me? So it's one of them where it's gonna be interesting.
I'm just intrigued. There's so many things this season. This season is gonna be mad because I've low-key been deep in what's been going on. All those teams that did really well last season, the Bournemouth, your Brighton, your Brentfords, Brighton not so much. I don't think they've been rated this season. But everyone else has been kind of stripped clean. Bournemouth lost probably their two best defenders.
Bro.
Newcastle have not really moved this season like everyone expected. Brentford, I mean...
There is an opportunity for Man United to move up the positions. That's why I said top 6 this season.
There's a chance this season, especially with one game a week, that's what's really going to give United a leg up, is that energy, that ability to, and you can prepare for games as a coach. It's going to give, Amorim needs to take advantage of that as much as possible. But this season, the problem being, though, is the top 4 have really strengthened.
Yes.
Have gotten massively stronger. Chelsea have gotten massively stronger. Whether people like it or not, Arsenal have gotten massively stronger. So they're going to be really hard to beat. Those games are going to be really tough. The only thing I can say is that last season, though, Amorim wasn't that bad in the big games.
He wasn't. So yes, thank
hopefully,
you.
We don't, as long as we can keep it tight. I'm not worried about those games. It's the games against the lesser teams where we really messed up.
Shout out Nedu, man. You know what I mean? He's on Amorim's case. Shout out Nedu, man.
Nedu,
Shout out
my
Nedu.
guy. Oh my god.
Yeah, big up Nedu, man. Yeah, real talk, man. Big up to Nedu, man. But yeah, listen. You know what it is, bro. The thing is, for me, like I would. Next season, it's not about winning against the top 6, bro. I think maintain your home form, and then get draws while you can. But it's about beating the teams around us, bro. Yeah. We beat the teams around us. You climb up the table easier, bro. And I can't lie to you. Newcastle are not strengthened. Aston Villa have not strengthened. Bournemouth gone weaker. Brentford have gone weaker. Crystal Palace could get weaker. So all them teams that finished above us, they've gone weaker. United, yes, we've not improved to level. And yes, our manager still has major question marks. Yeah. But United, next season, with the level of quality we brought in, just by the sheer strikers, we must be winning games more, surely. Surely, man, United got to be winning games more. Like, that's just how it should be. Next season, more consistency, bro. Like I said, our home form last season, if I'm correct, bro, was absolutely horrendous, bro. We need to be making that a fortress next season. You can't come to Old Trafford and just easily beat us. Are you mad? We're not giving you a
just
game.
Didn't score goals, Saeed. That's the biggest thing last season, that we weren't
44.
scoring goals.
44.
You go 60 minutes, we haven't scored a goal. Onana does something stupid. Maguire does something stupid. Bruno gives away the ball. Like, we put ourselves on the back foot so often last season. We didn't give ourselves a chance. And the minute we considered a goal, we were done. We weren't coming back. So that's why I know people want a midfielder. I want a midfielder too, and we should do both. But for me, that attack needed to be fixed, man. We needed people who could do things, who could score goals, who could win games on their own. And I think we've gotten 2 of the players really in that top scoring charts that did that a lot last season. Cunha won a lot of games for Wolves, and Buemo scored a lot of goals. So I'm not going to give my prediction or anything like that. At the time, I don't really like doing that, because anytime I give a prediction, the opposite tends to happen. So I just want to see United be a good football team. That's my thing that I want more than anything, is to see us be a good football team. We haven't been a good football team in 10 years, in my opinion.
Yeah. So I agree.
Let's be a good football team first, and then we can see how and win more games. Then we can go to the next level. If we are not a good football team, we're not going to be able to keep attracting talent. We need to become a good football team. That's how you can really convince players more and more, especially the ones that are going to have Liverpool and other teams knocking at their door. You say, listen, we have an exciting project here. We're playing good football. If you come in, we see you playing in this position, then you'll be fine. You'll be fine long term. But right now, that's how Arsenal convinced Gyökeres, if we're being honest. That's how they got it.
Yeah, I agree. Like, I think in terms of, like, Shells, the pressure of Sesko, like, do you think there's gonna be a pressure for Sesko now, or do you feel like, you know what I mean, it's one of them where we feel like we might be very, very pleasantly surprised, man, by how good he is and how good he settles in. I mean, it's gonna be our first Slovenian player as well. It's gonna be a lot of things, history is gonna be made, so. What are you excited by Benjamin Šeško?
I'm not gonna say I'm excited just because of the fact that he wasn't in none of our considerations for a long time. Do you know what I mean? So me sitting here saying I'll be excited is a different story. But I understand it. Do you know what I'm saying? One thing I'll say is that what Hojlund didn't have is that we have Cunha and Burma. I keep going back to these guys, man. Like, I genuinely think they are the cornerstone until what we are doing this season, because effectively they are there to change the trajectory of what we're doing. We haven't been able to score goals. Like Brian said, our form is largely down to, because at times we played okay at certain games, but we concede a goal and then all of a sudden we're playing like we're chasing the game. And when United are chasing, it starts with Bruno and then it affects the rest of the team. All of a sudden, now, if we go 1-0 up, it's a whole different thing. So, yes, the pressure's going to be there. Of course, you're playing for Man United. But I just think he's in a better situation than Hojlund is when he came in, opposed to what Sesko is going to be in. The fact that we got Cunha and Burma still, we got Bruno there. The goals is not solely relying on Sesko to do that. Whereas that's what we was relying on. Do you get what I mean? Because with Rashford falling off and that. So I think there's less of a pressure in that sense. But of course, the pressure is always going to be there. You're playing for Man United. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, I agree, man. I agree. Couple of super chats have come through. You don't need to buy Sesko so we can sell Jackson to Newcastle. How many non-penalty goals do you think Mr. Sesko will score if he joins you? I mean, he won't get penalties anyway. So, you know what I'm saying? It's one of them where, I don't know. Listen, let's see. I don't know. I'm not going to put a what I will say is, though, 15 goals. If you can get 15 goals, that would be a decent kind of
in the Premier
all
League,
competitions. It depends. But 15, give me 15 goals if you can. 15
in the Premier
goals.
competition.
Prem. Will he get that? I'm not sure. He said, one of them, he might get 12 and then get 3 or 4 in a cup, or you know what I mean, bro? So I just think for me, deciding by goals is so easy to do, man. I hear it like goals, but bro, make us a better team, bro. Please, it's like give us a platform for us to be like, yo, you hold up the ball, then we get Cuddy into play, then we get Mboumong. Don't matter who scores, bro. As long as we know we push up the table, we're consistent, and everyone's eating, bro. If everyone can eat, that's what it's all about, man. I don't necessarily believe like there's a direct number. Obviously, we have to always do that because it's like, you know, we do it for other players and whatnot, but he's a striker as well. But I think for me, it's all about me, genuine as a United fan. It's about like how he impacts the team, bro.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Because we was missing the basics from Hojlund last season. No one asked Hojlund to bag. I wasn't asking Hojlund to score goals for me last season. Genuinely, I was just asking him to hold the ball. I was asking him to lay it off. These are the things that was missing from last season, and there's still. And if you watch the game yesterday and what you guys were referring to earlier, Hojlund still struggles with it. I know he scored, but the amount of times he loses the ball in transition or when the ball is played to him and he can just lay it back or take a touch and pull it over to the winger, he's not able to do that. So even if Sesko replaced the basics with what Hojlund weren't doing, there's already an upgrade. And I don't think 15 goals is feasible. I don't think it's going to happen, if I'm honest with you. Sesko getting 15. I think he might be at the 12s, but as long as it's shared and he's giving us the basics and he improves us as a team, I'm looking at more in that rather than the goals. Of course, you're going to judge a striker by the goals, but he's 22. I'm not going to say on your first season, I'm expecting you to do this and that. Give me the basics and give me something to work from. Make us a better team. Build a relationship with a front three that's there. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm looking for these things.
Yeah, absolutely. Jimmy Jack says too many excuses for Bruno. It's why he's still here. He plays 85 minutes or crap, scores 2 and gets player of the match. And we think he did good. Unsustainable for us. Yeah, I agree. Like there's not really a kind of a baseline to Bruno's game. It's either very good or very, very bad. Like you can't really see him having like quiet games and just goes on the radar and just performs to a level, man. So it's about like, you know, like I said, Bru, finding a discipline in midfield and just doing the basics. He doesn't need to force it next season, really and truly.
He doesn't.
Yeah, you don't need to force it because we've got players around him that can do it more. And the managers told him to trust the players ahead of him. Senin Modo says, I think he plays Bruno in the 10 and then Mboumong right wing back. I can't see that happening, man. No way. Like, no chance, bro. I'm sorry, man. Aslan said, makes me sick to hear fans they go after wash panic signers like Doug Suisse, who are up for loan for a reason. 10 years of mud has still learned nothing. I disagree, you know. Listen, I think for me, was he high on my list at the start of the window? No. But would I say he's washed? Nah, that's very harsh, man, Aslan. I think you're being harsh there, bro. I wouldn't say Doug Suisse is washed. He's 27 years old. He's had one bad year at Juventus, but we know the qualities of Douglas Luiz. We've seen it for Aston Villa. Like, he's good on the ball. You know what I mean? In terms of legs in midfield, he's got that. He's very tenacious. You know what I mean? And for me, he can work in that double pivot, man. So I wouldn't think he's washed. Panic buy. If we could get him on a decent fee, I think it's one of them where you could have him next season. He could be a squad player, man. He could be someone that, you know what I mean, like can replace, I don't know. We Ericsson. We've lost. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, on loan, I wouldn't complain, but I understand it. You, again, like we said, you don't have a set midfield for Manchester United, and that's where fans, I think, are frustrated because you can't rely on Casemiro, you can't rely on Bruno. and Kobe can't play in the midfield on his own.
Yeah,
it's just not a good way to develop a player. So it feels like as if the midfield is empty, even though there's bodies in there. That's why it's like fans want a midfielder signing, like one that's going to be a long-term signing. So I don't know if we're going to get that. That's just the frustrating thing. I would like to feel like Ineos should push themselves to get it done this summer. Go out there and spend big money. Have that big name you bring into the midfield and say, even if you affects next season's budget, I don't care. For me, get this done now because you don't know what's going to happen next summer. We don't know. We felt like this summer, maybe they felt they could get Gyökeres, for example, but he said he was going to Arsenal. You don't know. That can happen next season. But Baleba be like, I only want to go to Liverpool. But if you go this summer, you don't know what you could convince him now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're right, bro. You're spot on. I'm with you, man. I'm with you. I think for me, it's one of them where you give me other options, innit? I don't know if there's any other midfield options out there, guys. If you know any other midfield options, let me know, man. Because right now,
it costs money.
The Sevilla brother, the Lucian Ogumi.
Yeah. Someone put something in the chat, that apparently we're linked with him.
I ain't watched him, but the tape I've seen, he looks good. Lucien
Agum. Yeah, man. Listen, if listen, I've not watched him. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna claim to know him. So, I need to do some research. You know who I would get as maybe an option? Like the guy who plays for AC Milan, Musa guy. Musa, is it something like that? You know what I mean? He's a decent option if United can go and get him as well. But again, I don't know if AC Milan will sell him. Someone that's low risk, high reward kind of player. He's someone that maybe could do something there. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
It's so weird that we have been so weird with midfield signings for so long. Like I look at Manchester City, how the hell did they just go get Ryan Diaz, and we didn't push for Ryan Diaz when City were trying to get him?
I know, bro. City came in early, man. City. This is
what I mean, though. This is what I mean. Like they came in early and got the guy doomed. You don't know what's gonna happen next season. You just don't know.
Yeah. So, by the way, you seen Tyler Diblin, man. Everton have bid 27 million for him. This is cheeky, How is that possible? United, they wanted 100 million from United, but apparently now they're gonna accept 40 million from him now
because everybody told Southampton to go screw themselves when he came to go do one. They said, "Oh, you don't want to be reasonable. Cool, we're not gonna bother with you." No one bothered. Now Everton at the club bidding.
Yeah,
they
crazy.
They did themselves with that one.
I can't lie though. Everton's trying to build a nice little team, though, man. Yeah, I mean, like
they are. But Moyes is saying different. He's pissed off. He's frustrated.
Because they've not addressed their midfield. They've not addressed a lot of things, man. They need to spend money, man. But I don't know if they're still restricted by FFP or PSR. You know what I mean? I don't know.
But Diblin would be a good signing for them. But I don't. It would cost a lot more than 27, though.
Yeah. Let's talk about Garnacho, man. Chelsea, man. They're gonna fund us, man. They're gonna help us, man. Them, man, like Chelsea. They want both Xavi Simons and Alejandro Garnacho. There's two separate topics. It's not either one or the other. Both are wanted, man. Yo, Chelsea, listen, man. Yo, pay up, man. We need that money.
What would be the minimum you'd be happy with?
I'd say about 35 million minimum.
I think that's low, man. I really think we gotta stop doing this. I really think that's low, Saeed. I think considering
he won't be a key player for them, bro. He won't be a key player for them.
That doesn't mean it should change the value. Why should that change the value just because he's a key player or not? I know I know we don't rate Garnacho. I understand that. But what he's achieved and what he's done at United is worth at least £40 million in this current market. I've seen players go for 55, 52, 60.
I agree. But we've left it a little bit late, haven't we, though? You not agree we've left it a little bit late?
We have left it late. And I told you this. Just doing the fact that of like putting him out the team, airing our business, airing our dirty laundry, it's backlash, definitely. Amrin saying you got to find a new club. You'll be lucky to find a new club. This has backlash. I don't care what anyone says. It's evident with what we're seeing, and the fact that we're allowing the fact that he can just be, it has to be Premier League clubs only. Chelsea are the only club. That's the only thing. Their valuation is 35 million, but we can't step down to that valuation. We have our price. Our price earlier was 70, 60 million. Why all of a sudden now we're going to accept 30? Why should we help Chelsea out? When have Chelsea helped us out? Are you giving me Leslie? Are you giving me Leslie for 15 million? Like, you got to work something out. You have to work something out because you can't get run over by Chelsea, bro.
I think the minimum I'd be happy with was like 45, where I'd be like, okay, 45 and maybe 5 million add-ons, easily achievable add-ons. Like, you know,
yeah, I agree. That's fine.
I'd be okay with that, and maybe some sell-on like 10% or 15% of his future sale. Then I'd be okay.
No.
Cool.
But the thing is, though, you like I said to you, you can do this now, or you can wait, and no one really is after Garnacho apart from Chelsea. Tottenham are not buying him. Villa don't look like they're buying anyone at the minute. You know what I'm saying? It's only Chelsea. And listen, I get it. We've been fleeced before, etc., etc. But if you can get a little 35, 40 million out of them, man, I think for me, it's full profit. It's full profit, though,
The only way I'd take 35 million is if they paid it all at once. That's
yeah.
It wouldn't be split into 5 payments, nothing like that. It has to be all up front. That's the only way I'd be like, okay, they paid cash all up front. That's the only way it would make sense. But if you're paying 35 million and they're splitting it 6 different, like a slice of pizza, it's not.
I hear it, but if I sell something to someone, I've done my bit. Like, what happens after isn't our concern. Like, I hear it. Or what you could do, though, Shells, you could put a percentage on future sales. So we can say, you know what, we got a sell-on fee of this amount. Maybe do that, and then we could get a bit more out of it. But I think for me, once I've sold the product and sold the player, I'm sorry, like, I just think for me, it's one of them where it's like, we've done our bit. We've done our bit, bro.
The reason why I say that is because a lot of the times what holds up a deal is let's say we approach a player and say, okay, we want to pay 55 million for Sesko or something like that. And Leipzig will, okay, cool, we want 25 up front. That's what sometimes makes these deals go longer than they should. So for me, Man United need cash. If you want a lower fee, cool, but you're paying all of it up front. That's it.
Yeah, I agree.
That would be my stance.
Yeah, 100%. I'm with you. I think for me, it's one of them where you gotta. Like I said, you
gotta get something. There has to be some kind of win from this deal for Manchester United. Yeah. Like Chelsea fans are being a little bit unreasonable. Cool, you guys do a lot of good transfer business. Cool, but you can't win all the time. Like, if you want Garnacho, and nobody's forcing you to buy Garnacho. Manchester United are not knocking down Stamford Bridge and saying buy Garnacho. We're not doing that. I think Man United will be very happy to let him rot, if I'm being honest with you.
Yeah.
We would just leave him. Cool. Or we'll send him out on loan somewhere. I think that's the worst case scenario. United will send him out on loan.
Send him out on loan, yeah.
Remember as well, when we supposedly wanted Jackson, what was their value, please?
There's a 60 million, you know.
Yeah.
So we have our valuation. I'm with you, side though. If you give me a sell-on price, a sell-on percentage, then cool. Because I know Chelsea are probably going to do that anyway. Chelsea are a club to go and buy Garnacho for 30 million and flip him for 50. They're just good at business like that. Do you know what I'm saying? So if there is a, like Brian said, we have to have something from this deal, whether that's a player that we want in Leslie or whoever else it may be. There has to be something for United in this deal. It can't just be we're selling him on a 30 million.
On a cheap, yeah.
It won't work like that. I'm sorry, bro.
I'd rather send Garnacho out on loan than sell him for a valuation that we don't want. Because I think if he goes out on loan, I don't think his value is gonna drop.
He's not gonna drop, yeah. If anything,
his value is gonna drop.
Surprise us.
So for me, Chelsea, 45 million pounds is the minimum. I'd be like, okay. But then there has to be a sell-on clause. There has to be 10-15% of future sales. That's the only way it makes sense. But at the end of the day, people are saying we need to sell. United have really washed people's brain this summer. We don't need to sell things.
I agree. Bro, tell them, man. They think we're broke, man. We're not broke, man. These men are swear down, bro. These men have got money, bro. They just want to spend it. Like there's people that have the money, but they just be stingy. United are stingy.
It's worked, though. To be fair, it's worked. That whole line of feigning broke and all that kind of stuff has actually worked. Yes, United need cash, But it doesn't mean we can't spend. We can spend.
Yeah.
We just don't have the cash to maybe do up front.
We've only
We just
spent
need to-
30 million this summer, man. When you
we
deep
just need
it.
to structure deals longer. That's
Yeah.
it. That's the only
Yeah.
hamstring that United have. It's
Yeah.
not like we can't spend money. So that's why for me, I would take 35 million for Garnacho, but give us the cash up front. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Give us the cash up front, yeah. Like I said to you, we've only spent what? I don't know how much of the Cuddy was, 20 million up front in this year. And then obviously, and Boomer was 15 odd million, 17 million-ish. So, we've not spent that much money, man. Them like we spent 35 million this summer, really and truly. Like in terms of actual upfront cash right now. So you know what I mean?
That's not true, Mohammed. Saying no one gives cash up front. That's not true. All teams give cash up front. The difference being is that how much percentage do you give up front? Manchester United, when we were buying Maguire, we gave a lot of that fee up front.
Oh yeah, massively.
We gave a lot of that fee up front.
So that killed us, man. If we'd have played that Maguire fee in installments, the feeling would have not been the same. Because we played it up front, it killed us.
Even Wan-Bissaka too, we give a lot of that fee up front too.
Yeah.
So that summer we spent damn near 100 million upfront cash.
That summer was nasty. Who else did we buy that summer? Maguire.
Daniel James.
Dan James, you know.
James for 18. To be fair, we got a profit out of him. And then I think that was it, you know. Yeah.
We think we signed one more player, didn't we?
Did we?
It wasn't just 3. I thought we saw 4 players that summer.
No, I'm
probably
forgetting
someone.
Yeah, I don't think there was, you know. I can't lie to you.
Damn,
I don't think there was.
We've had some miserable summers, man. Jesus.
Yeah. Listen to me, yeah. As bad as we like this summer, I don't think it's as bad as what people are saying. Yeah, I'm very impatient because of last summer, but I don't think this has been a bad summer in terms of the level of players we're getting, bro. It's not been a bad summer, man. I'll be real with you. We still need players, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying, but I'm talking about the level of players. And Bumo, Cunha, we're linked with Watkins at one point. Obviously, we got Sesko now. You know, if we look at Donnarumma, man, we've been linked with Donnarumma, guys.
I don't want to think about that because to me
Donnarumma,
it sounds.
man.
I know, but it sounds so far fetched. Like, would we really sign Donnarumma?
Not gonna happen,
Bring
man.
Donnarumma, man.
Nah,
I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna delude myself with Onana. Nah, bro, we are not signing Donnarumma. It's not happening.
Donnarumma, man. Bring Donnarumma, bro.
The season is gonna start, and we're gonna have shaky hands on Onana in goal. And just
let us know if you want Donnarumma or not. Like, give us a W or L in the chat. You know what I'm saying? W L.
He has some critics though.
He's on high wages as well. It's just not gonna happen, bro. Do you know what I mean? It's not gonna happen. I don't see Donnarumma with Onana still being here. Like,
yeah. Out of it though, the wages, especially in France, what tends to happen is that the clubs overpay them because their tax rate there is so high. So it could be a doable thing for Man United. It might not end up if he came to United, maybe we'd pay 200k a week. Like he'd still be taking equivalent cash home. Like it wouldn't be as bad of a deal.
You know what though? 200 grand a week for him makes sense because you know why? He's not only a Euro winner, he's also a Champions League winner as well. He's coming with a lot of pedigree as well. Like we also listen. Goalkeeper shouldn't be on that amount anyway. But I'm saying 200 grand a week.
So Alisson is on 150, and then what's Courtois on? Courtois is on wages per week. Sorry, Courtois is on Courtois on 240.
240, yeah. What's David Raya on?
But he deserves it though. He deserves it.
I bet he's on cheap now, 100k or something. David Raya. Raya is.
It won't be a lot. It'll probably be like.
It won't be a lot. Yeah, it'll probably be like 80 grand a week or something.
You're doing me wrong right now. It's not showing me.
Yeah, 200. Yeah, so that's what I don't know. That's 200k in it.
Yeah,
like
that's what I'm saying. It's not. We can do the deal.
100k.
100k.
So, yeah.
I don't know. Obviously, that would mean Onana would have.
Donnarumma's had a better season than Alisson last season. Do you not agree?
But he's not a better keeper though.
He's not a better keeper. I'm just saying though. I'm saying like your market gets you know what I mean. The price gets inflated by what season you have. But I really think the last 18 months he's really, really grown as a keeper, man.
People expected such big things from Donnarumma. But
of course, because they tried to compare him with fun.
Yeah. But he did have a stinky spell. To be honest, he did.
I remember after the Euros he fell off badly. You know what I'm saying? But
he came back. I don't think PSG win that Champions League without him, if I'm being honest.
No, they wouldn't. They wouldn't, bro. Arsenal game, he kept him in it, man.
He made some really impressive
Top saves, man, against Arsenal. He made some top saves as well. Like, bro, he was. Yeah, bro. Like, he was very good. Very, very good.
No, listen, we have Onana. It's not a question. He's an upgrade for sure. It's just, for me, I don't know, like, really, would he want to come join us? We don't have Champions League football.
Yeah.
And B, the wages, would Ineos want to pay that? That's the only thing I'm worried about.
That's the issue.
If the indication, I know Jan on Twitter, Fjotov, has been saying that United they really want him.
Why is he saying that? But then Fabrizio's kind of saying the opposite.
I don't know. I don't know, bro.
Jan guys had one good transfer window, and that was
Sancho.
I
was going to say that, Saeed. Literally, he had the Sancho thing. I think he was reliable for that summer, and then he's been hitting way off.
He's very hit and miss.
Way off, man. He's that's why when I seen, I was like, oh man, why did it have to be this guy, bro? if it was Fabrice Hawkins, I would have been like, yo, he's tier 1 in France. You know what I'm saying? He's very, very reliable. But yeah, man, bro. But like I said, I don't know, man. I just think for me, yeah, we're gonna have to wait and see, man. Maybe it's one of them where it's a late one, but having Onana this season, I think it's a major L, bro.
God.
Major L.
I can't do it
it's
again.
It's a really, really big L, man. We have Onana, bro. Major L, man.
People have forgotten because he's not playing.
I know.
He's not playing, and Heaton. Let's actually be real. Heaton is better than him.
Yeah, but still, his kicking is dead though. Still.
No, his kicking is trash. Yeah, but
his kicking is trash, bro. Yeah, I mean, so I don't know. Like I said, for me, what with Onana, yeah, he's one of them kind of people that, yo, you have a leak in your roof, yeah, and you think right now it's not a problem, but sooner or later that one when it rains, it's gonna pour. Onana, it's gonna really pour.
He's a FIFA glitch. Onana is a FIFA glitch in real life, bro.
Yeah, bro.
He concedes goals you don't expect to concede. That's the biggest problem I have with him. It's like someone takes a shot and like, did that go in? Like, I've never in my life said that so many times as a Man United fan. Did that really go in? Like, even the goal we conceded to Spurs in the Europa League, I'm like, did that go in? Like, this guy is a waste man. Honestly speaking,
what's going on, Brian? Yeah, it's the mechanics of as a keeper. He just hasn't got them. Every shot that goes in at United, it feels like he should save them. And that's it's not that he should save. It's just me. The way he dives, his fundamentals as a goalkeeper is not there. You know what I'm saying? He's not. We thought again. Everyone said we thought we was getting a savior when he was coming in from De Gea, right? But it's like, bro, sometimes you get it wrong. United have got this wrong. We need to move him on.
Massively, yeah. He needs to go. Thank you for Mbuemo, but you need to leave, bro.
If you want to be a locker room guy and you want to be the backup and set vibes and do the, you know what I'm saying, in the change room, calm. But brother, man can't see this guy with the higher top next season starting every single game. I don't want to.
He's not got a high top anymore, by the way.
He ain't got it. What?
Nah, he cut it off.
I don't even know what he looks like now.
We back.
You know.
Load up the pic. We might be back, sir.
Oh.
The high top. He cut off the high top, man. To be fair, you know what? It's actually, I thought he cut it off. You know, it's actually not. He didn't cut it off. It's still there. It's still. You know, yesterday in chat, man. We looked. There was a photo going around, and it looked like he cut his high top off, man. But it's not. It's still there. He probably. I don't know. Maybe he was.
I can't take him seriously thoh. He's such a weird guy that he's tall, but he comes across as short. It's so weird.
Yeah.
I can't take this guy seriously.
Yeah. But what you know it is? Would you keep him for 1 year if you got Baleba?
No. Oh, okay. If you got.
Oh yeah, run that. You can stay too if you want. Run that.
Oh my god.
If it meant 1 year, we keep it 1 year just to keep going get Baleba, yo.
Damn.
I don't know, man. Let's see, man. I don't know, man. We're gonna find out.
In life, you gotta think about the bigger picture.
Yeah.
You're gonna win. We're gonna be winning 5-3 and 6-4.
I'll take that.
Oh man, no, yeah. Onana is a massive problem, bro. I mean, obviously, I would take having Baleba, but he's such a problem. Like even just having Heaton and goal, like I'm not panicking. Like I'm not panicked when the ball comes near our goal. So it's like, is this guy really that bad? How old is Heaton? He's 38.
38, yeah, 38 is old, man.
Yeah.
I mean, crazy. So like I said, I don't know what's going on. Le Mans is quieting down. I think that's not really materializing, but
I think he's. Maybe this is copium, but maybe Le Mans is coming down because we are chasing the number 1 in Donnarumma.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Maybe. Yeah. Let's see, man. Let's see. But people, we're gonna wrap it up here. Shout out to everybody who's locked in right now. I don't know if there's any super chats that I've gone through right now. Yeah, I mean, let's see what happens tomorrow, man. We could have a bomber, but I think Fabrizio said next few days. I don't think there'll be anything coming out maybe tomorrow, but definitely maybe over the weekend. Yeah, I mean, as we're gearing up to the season, man. Like I said, bro, tomorrow is 2 weeks till the season starts. Can you believe it? 2 weeks. Oh, man. Here we go again. You know what they say? Ah, shit. Here we go again. Here we go again, man. You know what I'm saying? So,
like, I was watching your stream the other day. You were saying like once a week, at least you don't have to stress as much.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. I'm cool with it, man. I swear down, bro. I think for me, I reckon I'm gonna be very, very. I'm not gonna speak into existence, but I think I might be a changed person this year, man.
Saeed, watch out now, bro.
Yeah, but I think I'm gonna be a changed person because you know what I'm realizing now.
No car park settings this year.
Not saying there's no car park, but I generally feel for me, I might be a bit more calmer this year, man. You know what I mean? In terms of like, because I don't have to watch United more than once a week, bro. I think once I start watching them too much, it's a toxic relationship, man. Them like Europa League games, it's like, yo, man, the one game a week's enough. Let's keep it moving. You know what I mean? And then I don't have to worry about it. You feel me? So let's hope it's positive and we manifest positivity this season.
That's why I shout out international fans, bro. You wake up early in the morning and watch this team, watching them midnight, and you see that kind of football. Imagine how depressed like you would be, bro. Like,
oh man, imagine having to wake up, watch the football, and go back to bed. That is
I'm trying to go back to sleep, fam. You're just sitting there, looking up.
Bro. I'm telling you, man. Yo, are you mad, bro?
That's why after the Europa League final, I just said I'm gone. I need a break, bro.
You took a break. I was like,
I'm not even gonna be because it was this team has done things to me last season now.
Bro.
It took me to places I didn't think was possible, bro. In my mind. Honestly speaking.
But like I said, I think the timeline is getting gassed. You know what I mean? Bro. The stuff I'm seeing, I'm like,
Twitter is a silly place, bro. Do not take Twitter. They're crazy. I like Twitter because it's fun. I put up my thoughts and then I leave and I step out. But you can't take Twitter seriously, man. They get gassed over the smallest things and they get pissed over the smallest things. It's a very strange place.
Yeah, bro. I'll be real with you, man. It's scary, man. United are truly back, man. That's what I'm hearing right now. But yeah, like I said, man, let's see what happens, man. It's gonna be a tough season. It's gonna be a big season as well. Let's see what the situation is looking, man. You know what I mean? In that regards, man. People, make sure you lot are liking the video. We've just hit past 600 likes. Shells, let them know where they can find you, man.
Yeah, come on. Big up for having me. Shout out. Good to see you, Brian, as well, man. It's been a minute. You can find me on match day shows. You know what I'm saying? More content coming. I've been consistent. Man was up yesterday. Man did a match reaction at 5 a.m. I felt like Saeed, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, big up for having me. Smash the likes, people. And yeah, man, match day shows.
Yeah, big up, man. Yeah. Big up to everyone who's locked in and showing support, man. It's just really, really appreciated, man. Big up to everyone who's locked in. And yeah, back-to-back wins, man. You know the ones there. We're moving nice in a nice direction, man. So big up to everyone who's locked in, who's showing support. And yeah, I will see you lot tomorrow with troops. And yeah, we'll see you there, man. Take care, guys. Bye-bye. Peace.